My name is Paul KC, and first of all, let me introduce you to my group members. We have Cameron Marati, Warner, Cruz, and Sodi Yu. And so, large retailers have already started using RFID tags to track items for the past few years. And also, in Senior Design 1, we did research and we figured out that they're going to soon start having RFID tags on produce as well. So knowing this to our advantage, we came up with our design to somehow implement it and to use it for our fridge. For example, like if you're at Walmart and try to figure out what's in your fridge, and you can just, from our project, you can pull up your phone and go on the internet and basically see what's on your phone, what's on your fridge, and like an item like milk, you can see it's on the fridge and when it expires. So that'll be available. And the things that we needed to implement in our design was a web server, first of all, and a passive RFID tag, which is important because those are the most cost efficient, and a transceiver. And for our tags, we used high frequency RFID tags because those were a better fit for our criteria, because those are a perfect range for a fridge distance to sense where the items are, and they are fairly better at penetrating through water compared to ultra and low frequency. So let's just look at the data flow. Basically, you have a tag, and when a tag gets near a transceiver within the range, it receives the data and it sends it to the web server, which sends it to the router, and it becomes available on the network. And that's just a basic bird's view of our design and description. But I would encourage that every one of you guys should come out to our table and check out how it's implemented. We can actually show an item being inserted and removed in our table. So please come and see it. And now I would like to take any questions that you guys have.
Get a chance to check it in, test it in a refrigerator environment?
We didn't test it in an actual refrigerator, but as far as we've researched, it shouldn't be significantly different from testing it just in closed. We've tested it in close quarters. That's as far as we researched, pretty much the same.
So I understand this year ethics are a big deal in the presentation. What kind of ethics discussion did you have about it?
For one, you try to use the IR evaluation kit under its requirement for the 30-day trial, and we didn't really use anyone else's code.
Yeah, once that 30-day trial is over, we end up using, there's a smaller version that's free that you can't use as much code in. Kind of limiting in what you can do, but we break it up into smaller parts. It's usually a good balance.
So we didn't pay anyone to code our program. We did it ourselves.
So you behaved ethically, but this project, what kind of influence or what kind of ethical issues might be related? Food safety?
Well, it helps. It definitely prevents you from eating any expired items. You can see our constantly monitoring the fridge items you have in the fridge, when it expires and what you have in there. So you're not going to forget, oh, I have milk in there that's 3 months old. Because you'll see that in your refrigerator when you go to the store if you want to put the concrete pumps.
Another point also prevents waste because you just bomb them and you get into it, so it prevents you from buying again and one just goes to waste.
So the hardware output you have is connected with the item in your refrigerator and your phone.
Right, well,
or
it hosts.
Is the detection system that's at your house and with the code that see it on your phone, did you guys do that as well?
Right, we did all that. Basically, there's a transceiver inside the refrigerator, and that was sending information to the microcontroller which has an embedded web server on it, and it says right internet. And once on the internet, you can go on your phone or your computer and access the information.
As far as user interface, to say, I've got a freezer out in the garage, but I got a refrigerator in the house, and itemize your things that have expired, or here's your piece of ready to be old, so plan your dinner, to use those things this week, or?
As of now, we don't have any sort of that sort of sorting. It's a pretty large project that we're doing, had a lot of facets to it, so, but it shouldn't be
Yeah, I
very
think we
difficult
can easily
to,
implement that if you kept on working on this.
you could order it by an expiration date or something like that, and you do it. So,
Is there an industry standard on these RFID or products?
as far as we know, we couldn't find anything like that, as of now, because it hasn't been actually put on to food yet, because it's too expensive right now. It's, I think, about 5 cents per tag, about $1. And we're trying to get down to about 1 cent, less than 1 cent per tag, so we start getting more inexpensive items. So,
So we would assume that it'd be like around that fee consumer.
yeah, that was the best guess we had, which we would have to guess, basically, because it has not been done yet. So, but that's the one we assume, based on the properties.
Do these tags have embedded information, or is it just, does it tell you when it was produced?
Yeah.
And what the expiration date is, and all those kinds of things? Or is it, when it shows up at your refrigerator, now you know you got it, so you assume that it's certain age?
Well, each tag has a UID on it, which is unique, and then, so that's one way, first of all, that you can identify unique items of the same type. But also, we expect the manufacturer, because each tag has has space in it for information. So within that, we assume they could put expiration date and name, any other information they want. There's plenty of that data by itself takes up very little space. So
So which one's better, doing that, writing the information onto the product, or having a centralized database that, based on your ID, hooks it up there?
well, we thought about that, but the problem with that is that you have to constantly update that in the database, and there's a huge number of things that could possibly be in there. Whereas if you have the information in the UID itself, you can just code it to like parse that data, and it doesn't matter what it is, you're going to read it. So if something's brand new onto the market, you don't have to update the database or anything. You just see exactly what it is and what it expires. Now everybody would have to collaborate and agree on some way to
There has to be some kind of
standard format, but that happens all the time with various technologies, so it's not really hard to do.
Thank you, speakers.